The whole basic principle of this material world is sense gratification. Janamaithunadi grihamedi sukham mitucham kanduanena karayo riva dukkha dukkham. This material world, so-called love, society, friendship, love, everything is depending on that sense gratification. Maithunadi, beginning from sex. Janamaithunadi grihamedi sukham mitucham. So, when one becomes free from this Maithunadi Sukham, he is liberated. He is liberated. Shami, Gosham. So long one is attached to this Maithunadi, sex impulse, he is neither Shami nor Gosham. Shami means when one becomes master of the senses. As Krishna is the master of senses, so when one becomes Krishna conscious, he becomes master of the senses. It is not that senses should be stopped. No, it should be controlled. When I require, I shall use it, otherwise not. That is master of senses. I shall not act impelled by the senses. Senses should act under my direction. That is all. Therefore, Arjuna is called Gula Krishna. He is master. He is also, when he likes. He is not a coward, but he is compassionate because he is devotee. Because he is devotee of Krishna, anyone who becomes a devotee of Krishna, all the good qualities manifest in his body. Jasyasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana sarvai gunai tattva samasati sura. All godly qualities. So, Arjuna is also, otherwise how he can become intimate friend of Krishna unless of the same position. Friendship becomes very strong when both the friends are on equal level. Same age, same education, same prestige, same beauty. The more similarity of position, then the friendship is strong. So Arjuna is also on the same level of Krishna. Just like if somebody becomes a friend of the president, friend of the king or queen, he is not ordinary man. He must be of the same position. Just like the Goswamis. The Goswamis, when they gave up that family life, it is described by Srinivasa Acharya. Taktya turnam asesha mandalapati saning sada tuch. Mandalapati, big leaders, Mandalapati. Big leaders, Jamindars, big man, he is minister who can become his friend unless he is also a very big man. So Rupa Goswami gave up their company. As soon as Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami became acquainted with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, immediately they decided that we shall retire from this ministership and join Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to help him, to serve him, not to help him. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't require any answer. But if we try to associate and try to serve him, then our life becomes successful. That's why Krishna says, Krishna came to preach Bhagavad Gita. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam san. That was his mission. That these rascals have become a servant of so many things. Society, friendship, love, religion, this, that, so many things. Nationality, community. So these rascals should stop all this nonsense business. Sarvadharman parityajya. Give up all this nonsense. Simply just become surrendered to me. This is religion. Otherwise, how Krishna is advising that sarvadharman parityajya. You give up all religious system. He came, dharma samasthapanarthaya. He came to re-establish the principles of religion. Now he says, sarvadharman parityajya. Give up all. That means anything without Krishna consciousness, without God consciousness, they are all cheating religion. They are not religion. Religion means dharmantu sashat bhagavat pranitam. The order of the Supreme Lord. If you do not know who is the Supreme Lord, if you do not know what is the order of the Supreme Lord, then where is religion? That is not religion. That may go on in the name of religion, but that is cheating. So, the Bhagavad Gita ends, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam bhaja. And Bhagavad begins from that point. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita is the preliminary study of Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavad begins, dharma projita paitava atra. Now in this Srimad Bhagavatam, all cheating type of religions are rejected. Projita. So there is link. Real religion means to love God. That is real religion. Therefore Bhagavad says, Savai Vamsam Karo Dharma, Jato Bhakti Radho Khaje. That is first class religion. It doesn't mean that you follow this religion or that religion. You may follow any religion, it doesn't matter. Either Hindu religion or Christian religion or Mohammedan religion, anything you like. But we have to test, just like a student who has passed any examination. Nobody inquires from which college you have passed your examination. You have passed any examination, that's all right. Then we are concerned whether you are graduate, postgraduate, that's all. Nobody inquires from which college, from which country, from which religion you have passed your examination. No. Similarly, nobody should inquire to which religion you belong. One must see whether he has learned this art how to love God. That's all. Then is religion. Because here is the religion. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam bhaja. This is religion. Bhagavad says, dharma projita paitava atra, all not cheating type of religion, is kicked out from this Bhagavatam. Only nirmasanana. Nirmasana, those who are not envious of God. Why shall I love God? Why shall I worship God? Why shall I accept God? They are all demons. For them only Srimad Bhagavatam. For them, those who are actually serious to love. Jinatma samprasidati. So, real success of life is that when you learn how to love God, then your heart will be satisfied. Janglabdha chaparang labang mannatenadikam tata. If you get Krishna or God, Krishna means God. If you have got another name of God, that is also accepted. But God, the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Person, when you have got this, because we are loving somebody, the loving propensity is there in everyone. But it is misdirected. Therefore, Krishna says, kick out all these loving objects. Try to love me. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam. In this way, your loving will never be able to satisfy you. Jinatma samprasidati. If you want real satisfaction, then you must love Krishna or God. That is the whole philosophy, Vedic philosophy. Any philosophy you take. Because after all you want satisfaction of yourself, full satisfaction of your mind. That can be only achieved when you love God. That religion is first class, which teaches, which trains the candidate how to love God. That is first class. Savai pumsam karo dharmo jato. And that love now is the motive. Just like here in this material world, I love you, love me. The background is some motive. Ahituki, apratita, ahituki, no motive. Anda vilasita sunlam. All other desires making zero. Zero. That will be taught in the Bhagavad Gita.